Hi everyone and welcome to my place. I've been asked on numerous occasions, can you put fresh with artificial? I'm going to say, yes you can. Who said that you can't? Now, the other questions I'm asked is, how do you incorporate the fresh with the artificial? So let me just show you an easy handheld posy using red roses, artificial roses, a couple of dahlias, and at this stage I'm just going to use the new on-trend foliages. They're artificial, but they work beautifully for what we're going to do today. Okay, so starting off, I've got the Wandering Dew. So I like to start off by getting the base. Well, actually, it's just depending on the type of bouquet I'm doing. Now, this is going to be one of those bouquets that fans out or cascades down. Into that, I have got, look at that staghorn. Isn't that lovely? I just absolutely love it. So I'm just going to put that down into there. So everything's going to be held in my hand. I've got a couple of these beautiful leaves here. So I'm just going to put those together. And if you're stuck, here's a tip. Keep your forms together. Don't go, I'll put one leaf over there and one leaf over there. Just keep them together in their little families. So, but have one a bit higher and a bit lower. So already you've got this beautiful, beautiful structure with this flowing down, this sticking up, and these giving this beautiful plane over the side. Now I've also got that lovely bit of fern, and I'm going to just take that around and hold that into my hand there. So that's all together. Now if you wanted to, you could stop now and you could bind that off with a bit of rope, a bit of jute, you could use a cable tie, whatever, to then get to the stage where you can incorporate the flowers. Now, these are the artificial flowers that I'm using, and I actually found these. There's a new site that have the best in the world, and I say the best because I've been using artificial forms for absolute ever and ever and ever, and these are the best, and they're available from Prestige Botanicals. I'll put the link down to where their website is, but they are fantastic. And when you look at those and then look at these little fresh ones, how amazing is that? That's how realistic they are, and you really can't tell the difference. And what I love as a designer is I've got these open roses with these little buds, so you've got that lovely transition between the small and the bigger, which gives the variant for the eye to look at and just gives you some lovely design interplay of forms. Now to use these, I'm just going to bring those down and into here. This is where you need to have a very strong hand. Put your fresh in first. Usually I put my fresh in, I'd put them in last, but I'm just going to put them in at this stage here. So just distribute those evenly through, and this is where you've got to just, use all your fingers and just open them as you go through. Now make sure that you have stripped away all the leaves and all the prickles that are unnecessary. That needs to go down a wee bit further. The other tip I want to give you is when you're making your designs, work in front of a mirror so that you can see which way you're going. Okay, with these slightly bigger roses, and because they are artificial, you can bend and you can manipulate these to sit to where you want to. Look at that into there. Isn't that just lovely? I'm going to bring another one up into there. And as I say, it's almost like charades really, or pick up sticks. You've just got to move your fingers in time to be able to get what you need into there. So I've got two there, and I'm just going to bring one up and over to there. Now, even if you were just going to be doing this as a handheld to put into a vase, it's exactly the same process. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I can just see a bride in red satin or velvet. Or even a bridesmaid in black. Beautiful. Right, now I've got these lovely, lovely dahlias, and I did discover that they do have these at Prestige Botanicals, so I'm going to get us a supply of those so that I can show you how to work with them. But now, because I've got the darker shapes, so let me just talk my way through what I've done here. The smaller forms I've put towards the top, the slightly bigger forms I've put down a bit lower, and with the dark forms I'm taking those in so that, and with the dahlias anyway, you've got to be careful of them because sometimes they can be a little bit pippy and they can turn their toes up if they desire. And I'm just going to bring that other one around and I want that to go down into then. Oh, I'm holding. Thank goodness I've got big, strong hands. That can just go into there. Now, if you wanted to put something like a succulent in, you could put that down and into there, and I'll show you how to wire that another day. In fact, I don't like that in there, so I'm not even going to bother. So how's that for beautiful combinations combining the fresh with the artificial, mainly artificial. If you wanted to bring in a little bit of something else, I tell you what I do love, and that's the gum. Gum is my new best friend, and gum will be your friend as well. So you see the little grey bits into there, just by bringing that into there. And the other thing with the gum is it has the most divine fragrance, and that just tucked down into your display or your design. Look at that. How beautiful is that? So you can't really tell what is artificial and what is fresh, and the whole combination works beautifully together. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I've got lots and lots of new ways that I want to show you, and so far as combinations to be putting your designs for your wedding together. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I'm enjoying where we're going with this, and I think it will have lots long legs and will walk a long way to sharing what we can put together for making your own wedding. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again another day.